one huge aspect of the problem is that colleges and universities are not being made responsible for the bad outcomes of their students.
With access to more data than we've ever had, we now have really good information about the outcomes at the program level. And we need to hold institutions and programs accountable for the return on the investment that we make in those programs.
All of the incentives are misaligned. They're aligned in such a way that it encourages universities to raise prices, aligned in such a way that it sends students running back for more federal student aid, and unfortunately now aligned in such a way that there's very little quality control over the education that students are getting, meaning that unfortunately too often they're not prepared to enter the workforce. And so now we have the federal government, the Biden administration, turning to taxpayers to try to bail out universities.
When college pays off, you should be able to repay your student loans in full without asking for a bailout from taxpayers.
Mass cancellation does not solve the issue. What it does is it improves the bottom line of colleges and universities, who are the ultimate benefactors of the dollars that they receive up front. But canceling mass loans does nothing but harm taxpayers who have to foot the bill.
It's just a massive amount of money frankly has higher uses.
If we really want to solve this problem for good, the federal government is going to have to be more stingy about what sorts of programs, what sorts of institutions it finances.
It will increase incentives for institutions to offer bad programs, not prepare students who are graduating. And I think it could cause vast economic impacts, including fueling inflation.
There's no mechanism in place that I've seen that is any sort of hedge against future borrowers continuing to borrow more and more, and then turning around and demanding that taxpayers also pick up the tab for their student loans. I think this is one of the biggest glaring holes in the proposal, is that it is such a short-sighted proposal with no consideration for how that will affect the decisions of future borrowers.
So the only winners out of mass cancellation are colleges and universities.